Hello out there, we're on the air, and it's once again Summer Hockey Night tonight at The Rock. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of Jersey Pro League Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting via YouTube, live from the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House. My name is Trey Wright, as we've got two games on tap here tonight for the club division of the JPL, starting off with our first game tonight between Synergy Uniforms and Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And later on tonight at 8:30 is the main event of the season. The Hockey House Podcast versus College Hockey Buzz. The Battle of the Brands later on tonight at 8:30 Eastern. But that is then, this is now. That's the night vehicle. We're going here for game number one between Synergy and BSB. Going over Synergy's last game last week. Both of these teams played last Wednesday on the 12th of June. And it was two different stories for both programs. Synergy lost 11-7 to Mr. Lemon Stick Wax, the number one team in the club division so far this season, despite Andreas Foran having 2 goals on the night. And then Breakout Sports Broadcasting with a 3-1 record. They're second in the club division. Their last game was also Wednesday, a 12-7 win over College Hockey Buzz. Luca Carnamola with a hat trick, and Hollis Humphreys with 6 points, 2 goals, and 4 assists for Humphreys last week for the Morristown Beard winger. Getting ready to kick off both games here tonight. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to coverage all season long of the Jersey Pro League here in 2024, already past the halfway point through the season. And it is coming down to the wire, especially in terms of the standings between Breakouts and Mr. Lemon Stick Wax. A win tonight for BSB would put them first in the club division. And Synergy just trying to get back into the dance. They come in tonight 3-1. Or 1-3 rather. BSB is 3-1. So opposite ends of the program for either side. Set to be a good one here tonight. It's a full hand on deck. For camera operator for tonight, Emily Cott. Our stream director, Colton Reynolds. Finally full after that late dinner beforehand. And Carla Pascal doing whatever he did. Social media over on the other side of the rink. And here we go for the opening face-off. It'll be John Meehan. It looks like it'll be Jack Scordley taking the opening face-off here for game number one. And the pen is to the paper for game one of the evening. It's a win for BSB. It'll come back over to Barrasso. Andrew Barrasso continues to hold the puck. And he'll give it back over to Cross. Cross trying to crisscross through the Synergy defense. He'll send it back over to Barrasso right at the doorstep. And already they score. Hollis Humphreys wasting absolutely no time, 20 seconds into the contest to put BSB up by 1. A bang-bang play, first shot of the game, and Humphreys, who had 2 goals last week, will get the hat trick a week later. And he's already on the scoreboard. Some quick playing there between Barrasso and Humphreys. And BSB on the board early. Synergy is able to win the second draw of the night. It's a win by Kyle Abosh. And Synergy starting back in their own zone. Barrasso intercepts a 2-on-1 the other way. Barrasso back over to Humphreys, and a great pad save there from Aiden Meeker. Tyler Balla on the other set of pipes here. Aiden Meeker with a good pad save. He's able to save his second test of the night. And numbers back the other direction for Team Synergy. Up to Barr, trying to put one on Balla. He steers out of side, and he passes his first test of the evening. 2-on-1 the other direction. Humphreys in on Meeker. Tried to send it back to the left side. Missed by about 6 inches. And running back, icing waved off. It's a shot from Humphreys, caranging all the way down behind Tyler Balla. Meehan will take it back. He's got Brian Kramer right next to him. Waffle board save for Balla. Not quite cleared out of the zone yet. Now it will be Barr trying to keep it in, and he will. 3-on-1 the other way. Barr trying to dipsy toodle around, and it's in. John Meehan able to backhand it into the net, and it's a 1-1 hockey game. Not even 100 seconds into this contest. It is 1-1, and both teams firing on all cylinders early in the contest. So 94 seconds into the game. It's a red light apiece between Synergy and Breakout, and Luca Carnamola will get his first ice time of the night. He's quickly pickpocketed by Tim O'Connell. A couple good skate moves there. They'll send it up to Andreas forehand, who will go in on Bala. He has a stick lifted by Tin Wanvig. Wanvig is pickpocketed by Abosh, and Wanvig trying to dig it out. The future Ramapo Roadrunner will send it across ice over to Luca Carnamola. I actually believe that is back over to Ryan Tobin back in there. Wanvig back with it. That time he does connect with Carnamola. Carnamola, the current road runner, with a burst of speed, trying to go 5-hole on Meeker. Not able to get it, as he'll come back over to O'Connell. O'Connell loses it in his skates, and it's pickpocketed there by DeLanzo. DeLanzo was looking for Carnamola in the slot. That shot, long range from Wanvig, goes over the bar. Kept in at the corner by Carnamola. Carnamola had a hat trick in his last game, and the captain of this BSB team is looking to keep things going here. He and his team tied up with Synergy at 1, as that one will careen back over into the Synergy zone. Well, forehand will get it up to Tim O'Connell, and he'll try and take the lead here. Trying to go between the legs, interrupted there by Peter Cross. And Cross will get it back over to DeLanzo, and here comes Carnamola once again. Carnamola trying to go a little backhand. He'll put it right on Aiden Meeker. That'll rebound over to the circle, and forehand will pick it up. Andreas forehand, trying to go forehand, backhand, big move on Bala. That one sent behind the net. Carnamola nearly taken off there by Brian Kramer. It'll be Cross that'll bring it back across the red line, and BSB is onside. He's got Barrasso right in the center, and that one goes in. He didn't even need the winger on the other side, and Peter Cross puts BSB back in front with the goal here with 11:28 to go in the opening frame. And it looks like it's going to be a tough night for Synergy. It looks like they've only got 6 skaters tonight. That's a big loss for them. And Austin Vecchio's not here. Chase Gaudioso, Sean Leonard, Ryan Butchko, pretty much their entire forward core not here. JD Florio not here either. I don't know if they're running late or just decided not to take the traffic, but they're already down 2-1. Despite the short bench, Meehan trying to do his best here to try and keep it into the zone, but the fresh legs for BSB coming back the other direction. And Barrasso right in front, looking for it. DeLanzo was looking for the Sidney Crosby baseball bat, and that'll go out of play. It looked like it might have gone off the head, or right over the head of Alex Rauter, the commissioner reffing both games here tonight for the club division. That'll be a face-off to the right-hand side of Aiden Meeker. Meeker 1 for 2 on the season, a 9.33 GAA and a 78.8 save percentage through 4 games in 2024 for the University of Indiana Hoosier. Schramm with the puck. He'll send it back over to Barrasso. Barrasso looking for somebody right in the net. I think that was Tobin that was looking for right in the net. Either Toda or Dorada. Barrasso back at the doorstep, off the iron, right off the corner. And forehand is going to try and make BSB pay on the mano-a-mano battle. We'll wait for reinforcements. Goes off the skate of Meehan. And Meehan will try and take it around. He loses the puck, and that'll be cleared by BSB all the way down the ice, and it'll be an icing call against the white-clad jerseys. And we'll get a stoppage with just 3 seconds, over 10 minutes left in the first period. Shots 3-6 in favor of Breakout Sports Broadcasting, and they lead 2-1 here early on. Again, that short bench for Synergy is probably going to be their Achilles heel all night long. They're able to get on the board, and they've got offensive zone possession. Meehan looking to go on Bala, and he scores. What a beautiful backhander by John Meehan. Holy. And just like that, he's able to tie this shebang back up at 2. And we are tied deuce-deuce here with 9:52 to go. And on the 4th shot of the game, Synergy keeping this game close here. Again, it's still early in, just over 5 minutes gone. So you got to imagine the fatigue might be setting in a little bit into this game. But nonetheless, hey, it's a fun game. It's a summer league. We have fun here, both in the JPL and in the BSB, as Humphreys already with a goal here tonight. We'll send it back up to Scorley. Scorley looking for somebody in the low slot. He'll come back over to Wanvig. Wanvig back over to Scorley behind the cage, trying to send it up to Tobin. He's barely able to keep it in the zone. Back over to Humphreys. Humphreys keeps it right in front of the ESPN logo. We'll take it over to the circle. Wanvig giving him a little bit of space. Now Humphreys back over to Scorley. Scorley will take it into the corner himself. Wanvig not able to keep it into the zone, and here comes Barr. In on Bala, a little too far back, and that was pretty much a tie there. Barr a little too far back to do anything about it, and Bala making the poke check. And Humphreys will come back the other direction. Humphreys over to Scorley. What a save from Eden Meeker. Holy jumping. Already a Darren banger here. Just barely kept onside by Barrasso. And Scorley back with the biscuit. Back over to Humphreys. Humphreys looking for the wrist shot right in front. The rebound will come back over to John Meehan. Meehan goes right into the glove of Barrasso. And Barrasso will take it back up ice. Trying to split the defense. Another good save from Meeker. And Barr coming back, streaking the other direction. Noah Barr trying to get it over to Brian Kramer, but the pass is a little too hot to handle. And Scorley will take it the other direction. Kramer prevents it from being a 2-on-2. Or a 3-on-1 rather, as it looks like Sean Leonard has joined the game here tonight. We'll check the identity of the lab skater in a little bit, but Carnamola looking in, trying to get the backhander, and they score. Carnamola will get the assist, and I believe it's going to go to Jack Schramm for the goal. No, it's going to be Colin Delanzo who's actually going to pickpocket that. Beautiful backhander from Delanzo, and BSB once again out front. 3 goals on 10 shots. Still only 4 shots in the game here for Team Synergy, but they've been able to get another player back. Back up ice, Carnamola back with the biscuit once again. He'll send it up to Delanzo, but he loses it behind. He's able to get the puck back. O'Connell put him in a spin cycle for a brief moment. Delanzo skating around the cage, trying to put it short side on Meeker, and O'Connell is able to steer it out of harm's way. 7:18 to go in the opening period. 3-2 your score in favor of Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Looking to take the lead in the league here tonight. Synergy trying to get back in a decent seeding percentage. Oh, John Meehan nearly poked it in. Bala was right on it at the goal line. And Carnamola trying to take advantage the other direction. Carnamola right on Wanvig. And he nearly put it in for his first of the season. O'Connell trying to go between the legs once again. He does that all the time, and unfortunately hasn't clicked just yet here tonight. He's got the puck back on the tape, looking for an opportunity. Kramer at the doorstep, loses it, and Carnamola will skate the other direction. Carnamola and Humphreys, 2-on-0 the other way. Here they go, right on Meeker, backhander stopped. Carnamola back with it. It was actually Cross and not Humphreys the other direction. Cross was stopped there on the other side. Kramer will flip it up through the referee circle. That was Foran that actually will flip it up to Kramer. Kramer looking back for Foran, who's not able to get it in time. He's hounded there by Schramm. Foran keeping the puck on his stick. He's able to deke it out there, back over to Barr. Barr looking for Abosh in the corner, and Barr trying to poke it home, not able to do so. Pickpocketed in front. Bala looking for the equalizer. That one stopped by Bala. It's kept in there by Abosh. Abosh trying to keep things going. Synergy was buzzing, and Barr will finally see it come the other direction. And a one-on-one opportunity here for Cross as that one goes wide. Already plenty of scoring chances in this one. BSB leads 3-2. And Brian Kramer trying to change that. That one will go over the linesman's skates. Meeker will come out to play that. He'll send it up to Abosh. Abosh through traffic, too hot to handle for forehand. And he'll go the length of the ice for an icing call with 5:14 to go in the opening period. So we have found the identity of the lab hockey player. We saw a Rutgers uniform as Barrasso nearly trying to poke it home. So O'Connell takes it. It's actually Michael Katz doing double duty tonight. Fellow Scarlet Knight. As O'Connell will try and take it in. Ball away out of position there. So Michael Katz playing in both games here today. He's going to definitely use his Wheaties worth here tonight. Wanvig back over to Humphreys. Humphreys has Wanvig at the other side, but he'll take it himself. And Humphreys already with 2 tonight, and he extends the lead 4-2. So Hollis Humphreys already with a pair of red lights this evening. Under 5 to go in the first period. And our first multi-goal lead of the game belonging to BSB. And they try to extend it once again. Humphreys airmails it up into the netting. And he's looking for the Hattie, not going to get it quite there. Humphreys, the Harding, New Jersey native, coming into tonight, 8 goals and 8 assists on the season. For the high school senior, Scordley did not win the draw. It'll come back over to Abosh, and Abosh will send it up to Katz. And Katz will go back over to Abosh. Abosh will send it up, trying to put it on Meehan's tape. Humphreys will take it away from Katz. Humphreys still with it. Scordley right in front, and he's able to put it in. What a setup there. Humphreys over to Scordley. And they're able to make it a 5-2 game. And what a goal there from the Baylor University Bear. And he is able to get his 3rd of the season, 1st of the night. And Breakout Sports Broadcasting already breaking this game out 5-2 with 4:10 to go in the first period. Might need to get some more reinforcements here for the short-handed Team Synergy bench. Most everybody getting quadruple shifts here tonight. Scorley once again will take it behind. Meeker was looking for a lacrosse goal there. Elects to keep it back down on the ice. Scordley still with it. He'll get it over to Humphreys. He fans on the shot looking for the Hattie. He's able to keep it going as he passes over to Barrasso. Barrasso behind the net, beneath the red line, trying to do it short side. But Aiden Meeker is able to make the stop with 3s across the board here and a 3-goal deficit for Synergy uniforms. Already in a little bit of a hole here tonight with the short bench. Meehan able to win the draw and skied high in the air. Brought down with a high stick. Peter Cross nabbed. And we'll redo the faceoff in front of Aiden Meeker here. And it'll actually come out to the neutral zone. Actually, it'll come all the way down to the left-hand side of Tyler Bala. And no, there's a little bit of miscommunication, a little bit of confusion to see where the faceoff's going to come back. And it'll finally come in the neutral zone. And Katz will win the draw. He's got Meehan right next to him, and he's going to shoot it back over to Claude Rains. Not able to get things going here, and Carnamola will take it the other direction. BSB already up by 3, trying to make it a 4-goal game, and Barrasso trying to send it in. That was Cross that was looking for his first of the night. Second of the night, actually. Barrasso, who got the assisting started, will send it up, and here comes Katz back the other direction. He is pickpocketed there by Carnamola, but here comes forehand that hits it off the paddle. Katz was right in front. Carnamola took it away from him, but here came Andrea's forehand streaking down the other side. But the paddle of the stick bailing out Tyler Baller right there and keeping this a 3-goal game. Already plenty of action in the opening frame of this one, folks. Kramer back over to forehand. Forehand will get through the defense. Trying to trickle it in was Noah Barr. He'll keep it moving, however. Meehan not able to keep it. Cross will lose it. He has to go back behind the red line and try and pick it up. And he'll set it up for Barrasso back the other direction, trying to send it in to Carnamola. Carnamola had no idea where it was. And it'll be an offensive zone turnover. Now a defensive zone turnover. Here comes DeLanzo looking for the between-the-legs goal. And another beautiful save by Aiden Meeker. Oh, boy. DeLanzo trying to go between the legs. Meeker having none of that. And I believe it was Carnamola on the follow-up shot. So BSB players trying to make the highlight reel. Wanvig will come back with it, trying to set it up for DeLanzo in the far corner. DeLanzo still with it. Set it back over to Tobin. Tobin looking for the wrister, not able to get it through traffic. It'll come back over to Barr. Barr over to forehand. 3-on-1, the opposite direction. Forehand looking to go through the 5-hole, not able to get it. That one off the side of the net. Kramer not able to poke it home. A flurry of chances in front for BSB. Carnamola is docked offside. And having to reset are the white-clad jerseys and the black and orange with another chance here to try and get things going. Barr loses the puck. Carnamola trying to reset, and he'll send it back over to Wanvig. Wanvig is able to backhand it into the neutral territory, where Schramm is able to pick up the loose change. And he'll set things up for Carnamola, trying to dance through the defense. But the Ramapo Road Runner skated out there by Tim O'Connell. O'Connell trying to set up forehand over right, hit the doorstep, not able to poke it home. And Schramm will take it back the other direction. All alone is Humphreys, in on Meeker. Beautiful pad save from Aiden Meeker. It's actually Carnamola who was on a heat-seeking missile right down Broadway, not able to make it stick. Schramm will take it behind the cage, looking back for Cross, but he's not able to keep it in the zone. And here comes Barr the other direction. Barrasso will poke check it off of his tape, and he'll set it back up for Schramm. Under a minute to go in the opening period. That one a little long range. Icing waved off, nearly a Steve Dangle moment behind the net. Cross trying to keep it going. He and Katz tied up at the board, right between the Betway logo and the Mike's Amazing Mayo logos along the dashers. 17 seconds now to go in the opening period. O'Connell trying to keep this a 3-goal deficit. BSB looking for one more before the period expires. Kramer blocked a little bit. 6 seconds to go. Kramer trying to skate it west, and he's just barely going to be caught off sides with 2.5 to go. And we will have a chance to catch our breath here in about 2.5 seconds. A lot of scoring so far in the opening period, and they're just going to wind the clock down. So that will do it for period number 1. And Breakout Sports Broadcasting ahead by 3. They lead 5-2. After 1. We could take a quick timeout before we come back. You're watching the Jersey Pro League here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And we're back here for the middle frame between Breakout Sports Broadcasting and Synergy Hockey. BSB up 5-2 here on game number 1 of the night. My name is Trey Wright. And we'll have coverage of our second game later tonight at 8:30, the Battle of the Brands, where both people from the Hockey House podcast and College Hockey Buzz will join us on the second period of play here in the Battle of the Brands. Set to be a good one, but got to wait a little bit before that, as Breakout Sports Broadcasting, Team BSB, I should say, trying to become the number 1 team in the club division, and they've got numbers the opposite way. Dorada trying to stick it in front. Instead, O'Connell will take it off. Now Schramm looking for anybody. Kept in at the zone there by Dorada. Dorada, puck on a stick, will go backhand, trying to set it up for Barrasso, but it'll go up to O'Connell, and O'Connell will send it up for Kramer. 2-on-2 the other way. Kramer, back pass for Meehan, not able to get it to go. Now Meehan with Kramer right in front, trying to make this a 2-goal game, and a stop there by Tyler Bala. He thought the play was dead. Kramer will keep it alive. O'Connell will send it in. O'Connell trying to get this back to a 2-goal game. Bala will send it. No, he's lost the puck. And it trickles back into the corner where Schramm will poke it out of into neutral territory. And we're going to get a tripping call. Tim O'Connell was tripped on the play there. And we're going to have our first penalty shot of the evening. And I believe it was Jack Schramm who is going to be dogged for it. So our first penalty shot of the night. Synergy trying to get this within 2. O'Connell in on Bala, and that one saved by the stick of Tyler Bala, and he keeps this a 3-goal game. So 1-for-1 on the faceoffs is the Kent School varsity Tendy. And off the draw, forehand able to keep it in the zone, but he'll backhand it over to Tim Wanvig. And the former Ryder Bronc will skate the other direction with it. He's dogged by a couple of Synergy skaters. Wanvig trying to take it himself, 3-on-1 the other way, but he loses it. And O'Connell trying to set it up for Kramer, not able to get it. O'Connell will elect to take it himself. And this time he'll set up Meehan, 2-on-1 the other way. Meehan in O'Connell, right on the doorstep, they score! And I think Wanvig may have put it in his own net. O'Connell put it right on the goal line. And I think Wanvig he scored his first goal of the tournament. Unfortunately, it was a Damon Saverson moment. So getting a little puck luck back is Team Synergy, and they bring it back to a 2-goal deficit, 5-3. And if they'll update the scoreboard. Forehand nearly made it a 1-goal game. Kramer with a howitzer that gets deflected. $12:57 to go. Scoreboard is still showing 5-2. I don't know if they waved it dead later on. Right now, we're going to pretend it's 5-3, and now they put the third goal on the board. So a little bit of technical difficulties here early in the game. But Synergy officially back within 2. Humphreys trying to get the Hattie right there. And Hollis Humphreys looking for the backhander, not able to get it. It'll come back over to Kramer. And the University of Delaware Blue Hand will send it up to Noah Barr. Barr in on Bala, looking for the backhander, not able to get it. Here comes Kramer. He's able to keep it in the zone. No look pass back behind, and it's intercepted there by Barrasso. Barrasso taking it in on Kramer. Barrasso around the net, had Meeker way out of position, and he's able to get it to hat trick Hollis Humphreys, who's able to get the Hattie and score. A great and fantastic setup there. Barrasso able to take it behind the cage, had Meeker completely out of the spot. And all the way over for his third goal of the night. Hollis Humphreys is on fire, and he's able to pocket that one in. So it's back to a 6-3 lead for Team BSB with exactly 12 minutes to go in the middle frame. Cats trying to defend. That'll get shot into the netting once again by DeLanzo. And we'll get another stoppage and a face-off to the left-hand side of Aiden Meeker with 11:52 left in the period. Shots 19-13 in favor of BSB. Barr a little too hot to handle, trying to race for the icing, and he's able to beat it out. But Barr lost the puck behind him, and it's taken away there by Peter Cross. Cross already with the goal here tonight. He'll skate it along the red line into Synergy territory. What a move! Looking to go McDavid on the defense, but instead it's taken back by Foran. Andreas Foran has Barr, who's being tied up in the slot, and right on the high area, not able to get it off, and here comes a 2-on-1 the other direction. Carnamola with Cross next to him, looking for the one-touch pass, sends it high of the bar. Barrasso with a heavy cannon in the high slot, looking to go forehand, backhand. Meeker just trying to keep this a 3-goal game as we approach the halfway point through tonight's contest. Cross all the way over. DeLanzo not able to poke it home. Cats will send it off the high glass. It's able to stay in. Carnamola will take it and he'll give it back over to Cross and BSB to reset. Carnamola skating for the loose change. Cats trying to poke it out of the way, but the Ramapo Roadrunner will keep it on the tape. Trying to set it up, poked out of the zone. Now here comes Barr. A breakaway here for Noah Barr. In on Bala, stop with the pillows. And Tyler Bala has been on fire tonight. Carnamola will now take a 2-on-1 on Aiden Meeker. Rebound will come over to Michael Katz. He's able to clear it, and Meehan will take it the opposite direction. Two grade A scoring chances for both teams as Meehan will get sent down to the ice. A little bit of a two-hand shove there from Ryan Tobin. Schramm will stick it up the other side. Collected by O'Connell with under 10 to go in the second period. Brian Kramer trying to take it himself, and he is stopped there by Ryan Tobin, who is basically just playing old school linebacker there on the Delaware Blue Hen. O'Connell trying to keep it in the zone. It will finally squirt back out in neutral territory. Forehand will put it right on his tape once again. Nearly tripped up right at the Prudential logo. Kramer will take it into defensive territory for BSB. Tobin will take it away from him. Him and Kramer have been stuck together so far in this last flurry of 90 seconds. Tobin will drop it back off for DeLanzo, trying to set up Schramm. Forehand Redden will set it up for Kramer. 2-on-1 the opposite direction. Barrasso trying to defend. Forehand trying to go back to Kramer. What a transition save from Tyler Bala. He's had a bunch of those tonight. Put tonight's game on your highlight reel, Mr. Bala. And the opposite way, Meeker able to make a poke check save and keep this a 3-goal deficit once again. O'Connell and Kramer back the other direction. O'Connell short-handed, and that's going to take the stick out of the hands of Barrasso. Back over to Meehan. Kramer at the doorstep, right off the post, and he's able to trickle it in. And Brian Kramer, after all of that, is finally able to get on the score sheet. And we are nearing the halfway mark in this one, and we've had a little bit of everything so far tonight. The Berkeley Heights, New Jersey native, able to get his 3rd goal of the season. 6th goal, actually. Just looking at Sean Leonard's stats. Leonard's not here tonight. And it's back to a 2-goal deficit for Team Synergy. Scordley will take it. He's got Humphreys to his right, looking for the Baker's hat trick is Hollis Humphreys. Instead, it's taken back by Forehand. 8 minutes to go, 30 seconds away from the midway point. Kramer looking for another straight into the glove of Bala. He's able to turn that aside, but not able to freeze the puck. O'Connell back over to Kramer. Behind the net, dancing like a shark. He'll send it up to the Pit Panther at the blue line. Clap bomb incoming. Waffle boarded straight over to Kramer. Right at the doorstep. Meehan not able to get it in. O'Connell will take it, gives himself a little bit of room. Back over to Abosh, but he's a little too far behind the puck. He'll put a wrist shot in on Bala. And he'll keep the play alive as he gets it over to Scorley. Scorley trying to airmail it into the neutral zone. Gloved down by O'Connell. Cue the Bon Jovi. We're halfway home through game number 1 of the night. 4-6 your score in favor of Breakout Sports Broadcasting as Kramer will put it in, trying to get it on O'Connell. O'Connell back behind the cage. Stick lifted there by Barrasso. And nearly an odd man rush the other way. Kramer able to keep it in, puts it on the pillows, rebound straight to Meehan. Not able to get a shot off. Meehan brought down. Bench wanted a penalty. They will not get it. Now here comes Humphreys. Meehan trying to go behind him, and he's able to break up the odd man rush. Back over to Scorley. Pass deflected in front, so Scorley not able to get a shot off. Humphreys at the doorstep, trying to go short side on Meeker. Will elect to give himself more room. Humphreys now behind the cage. Scorley looking for the one-time chance. He'll put the stick back on the ice as it's in the corner. Barr trying to take it as it comes back over to Cross, who sends it above the bar. It'll come back over to Wanvig. Wanvig over to Humphreys. Humphreys right to the doorstep. Scorley had all the time in the world, but the pass a little in front of him. He's not even able to get a shot off with a great eye opportunity. Wanvig will come back with it, trying to split the defenseman. Will come back over to Scorley. Windmill Deke looking for it. Wanvig was right at the doorstep, but a shot will go wide. Now 3-on-1 the other way for Team Synergy. Brian Kramer over to Barr. Barr back to Kramer. He scores! What a connection between the Blue Hen and whatever St. Thomas Aquinas' mascot is. But it'll make it a 1-goal game with 5:40 to go. And what a goal there for Brian Kramer. And even better pass there. And here we go, trying to get the game tire. The Spartans are the mascot of St. Thomas Aquinas. And Noah Barr able to there with the Blue Hen. An unlikely duo, but hey, that's college hockey. And Barr's got the puck back on his stick, setting up forehand. He had a clap bomb and a half set up, but Wanvig is able to take it away. He'll stick it up to Carnamola. Cats trying to defend along with forehand. BSB trying to get back into a multi-goal lead here with under 5 to go in the middle period. Wanvig at the doorstep. It's underneath Meeker. Forehand came in there, and Wanvig still looking for his first goal of the season. And he is just not able to put it in there. Meeker looks to be all right. His teammates checking him out. Just under 5, count them, 5 to play in period number 2. And you've missed a lot in case you were just tuning in. Believe it is 2 straight goals here so far for, and right as I'm saying that, BSB will get one back there to make it a 5-7 lead, 7-5 lead. And I believe that was either Peter Cross or Colin DeLanzo that was able to stick that home. May have been Matt Dorada. We'll find out in a moment, but it's back to a 2-goal lead here for BSB, trying to bring it to another 3. In on Meeker. Good save with the stick. And forehand trying to set it up for Noah Barr. A little too far in front. Barr is able to beat out the icing. trying to put it on Bala. The Spartan fighting in the corner, trying to set up the Panther. Forehand will set it up for O'Connell right at the blue line. O'Connell, and he pops the bottle! Tim O'Connell with a rocket. And he makes it a 1-goal deficit once again. Synergy staying in this. And buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The next 19 minutes and 9 seconds are going to be a blast. And we saw a blast there from Tim O'Connell to make it a 6-7 lead for BSB. The shot total also coming back. Barr with a shot. Saved there by Bala. Now Dorada trying to put BSB back up 2. He'll get it over to Cross with a burst of speed. Goes off the glove of Meeker. Sent up by O'Connell. He's able to get it over to Katz, but he's not able to corral it in time. O'Connell fighting with Dorada right in front of the penalty box. It'll come over to Barrasso, who will skate it back over, gives himself some time, and Schramm is offside as Peter Cross had no idea where the puck was. He's going to argue with the linesman, but he's going to get nowhere with it. And with exactly 3:30 to go, we'll have a face-off right in front of the MSG Plus logo here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House. Schramm back with it, looking for Dorada, not able to get it. Now the puck's stuck on the ice. And a quick shot there from Dorada, saved by Meeker. And we'll get another stoppage here. This time the face-off coming the left-hand side of the Hoosier netminder. The Madison, New Jersey native trying to keep his team in this contest. Sticked up there, caught there by Cross, and he's able to crisscross the red line here. A burst of speed coming. Meeker out of position once again. Sent back to the blue line. Dorada now with it. Wrist shot coming, looking for the direction. Redirect there from Barrasso. And he's able to get it off O'Connell's stick. Right at the doorstep, and the connection connects once again. And Peter Cross is able to get another one here tonight. And it's back to a 2-goal lead for BSB. Once again, buckle up, because it's going to be a heck of a third period here tonight. And again, this is just the appetizer. The entree coming later tonight when the battle of the brands. Meehan trying to make this another 1-goal deficit. That one patted out of there, sticked out of there rather, by Tyler Bala. And another odd man rush the other way. Scordley and Humphreys. Humphreys looking for the Baker's hat trick. He'll give it over to Scordley. What a save there from Meeker. Whoa, my! He's able to keep his team in this contest. Tobin will collect the loose puck in his own zone. He'll stick it over to Wanvig. Wanvig will set it up for Scordley. 3-on-1 the other way. Meeker able to stop that with the breadbasket, and he makes another save. That was a phenomenal save. Looking a little bit like just prime Marty Brodeur out there. Now a little bit of a desperation save there. I guess if you want a more recent example, looking like Matthew Tkachuk from last night with 15 seconds to go in Game 5. But then Connor McDavid, of course, had to happen. So we'll go to Game 6. But that is then. This is now. Brian Kramer able to have a circus pass. Abosh! Fans on the one-time chance. Meehan not able to keep it in. And another 2-on-1 the other way. Scordley and Humphreys. Humphreys is onside. A little far in front of Humphreys. He's able to make the initial shot as Aiden Meeker. Meeker makes the initial save. And that's the only save there. Rebound will come over to Meehan. Kramer will take it as Wanvig looking to block here. Kramer will send it back up the ice to O'Connell. O'Connell taking it in himself. Blocked in front by Wanvig. Another 2-on-1 the opposite way. O'Connell trying to save it. Wanvig looking for it. He scores! Tim Wanvig able to redeem himself, and it's the first goal of the season for the former Rider Bronc. And if you've been following us all season long, all the last couple of years, you know that we've always got a special place on our hearts for Tim Wanvig. And with 69 seconds left, he makes it a score of 6-9. A very, very nice goal for Tim Wanvig here late in the second. How about that? Looking to put BSB in the double digits was Carnamola, who's still off the red light sheet so far tonight. Now back the other way. Barr with a burst of speed, trying to get back into this game. He scores! A house call for Noah Barr. He's able to put it in through the 7-hole. And it's a 7-9 lead for BSB. Synergy not done yet with 44 seconds left. And it's back to a 2-goal deficit for Synergy. They are not going anywhere tonight. And, oh boy, we've got a lot to go over here in the second period and review the first period scoring as well. So we'll do that here in a few moments. Forehand back over to Kramer. Kramer trying to make this an 8-9 lead. Barr on the shots. Stop there. That one trickles just wide. Barr trying to keep it on a stick, but it'll come over to Brian Kramer. Kramer to forehand. 14 seconds to go in, counting in the second. Forehand looking for one more opportunity. Setting up Kramer, not able to get it. That one tipped in and he scores. It's Barr once again. And I believe that's the hat trick for the Spartan. What a game here for Noah Barr. Him and Brian Kramer fist bumping right after. And with 5.5 left, it's once again a 1-goal game here. Oh boy. One final opportunity, but the whistle is going to sound here, and that will do it. Buckle up. Spit the fire, do whatever you need to do. The next 15 minutes are going to be insane, ladies and gentlemen. 9-8 BSB after 30. 30 down, 15 to go here. You're watching Breakout Sports Broadcasting in the Jersey Pro League here on BSB. Third period of play on deck with 30 down, 15 to go. What a game we have had so far tonight. Back and forth battle between Synergy Uniforms and Breakout Sports Broadcasting, and we'll quickly review all the scores here tonight. Things got going early on with Hollis Humphreys, assist from Andrew Barrasso and Peter Cross, then John Meehan from Noah Barr, able to make it a 1-1 game. BSB back out in front, an unassisted goal from Peter Cross, and John Meehan made it 2-2 once again. Colin DeLanzo made it 3-2 BSB. Humphreys got his second of the night to make it 4-2. Jack Scorley made it 5-2. Meehan had the natural hat trick, and he's looking for another one here so far. So Meehan with the hat trick. I believe we have 3 players with hat tricks so far tonight. But right now, Dorada skating around. We'll get back to your goal review here on the next breakage of play. Wanvig already with one tonight. Trying to put it in. Not able to get it there. Wanvig already with one. Looking for another. Puts it short side. That one blocked into the high glass. And Kramer trying to take it back the other direction. And he'll send it up for Meehan. John Meehan with 3 so far tonight. 4, actually. Actually, it is still 3. So he's looking for the Baker's Hattie as well, along with Hollis Humphreys. But it's Andreas Foran in a 1-goal game trying to put it in. Tyler Bala. Foran back over to Kramer. Kramer also on hat trick watch. Meehan looking for the game tire. That one waffle boarded up into the netting. And a stoppage here with 13:46 to go. So Meehan from Brian Kramer and Tim O'Connell made it a 5-3 game. Then came Hollis Humphreys' hat trick from Andrew Barrasso. Brian Kramer with a pair of goals there in the second period to make it a 1-goal game. Matt Dorada scored. Tim O'Connell scored. I believe that was the one that Tim Wanvig put in his own net, and Scordley trying to put BSB in the double digits. Back the other way they go. Peter Cross got a goal. Then came Wanvig, and Noah Barr only has 2 tonight. Looking for the game tire. He scores. Tim O'Connell, tie game. And I'm telling you one thing and one thing only. This Morristown Beard winger has got to be on everybody's radar in the ACHA. He is putting on a clinic tonight. He's been putting on a clinic all season long. And he has been on fire. Actually, the defenseman from the University of Tampa actually was actually looking at Hollis Humphreys, who's also really good as well. Both those skaters, just phenomenal guys. And Humphreys looking for his 4th of the night. Got a lot of all-stars here, so in case you were wondering, Tim O'Connell is already taken, ladies and gentlemen. Humphreys looking for a 4th, trying to go around, taking a split move is Aiden Meeker. In a tie hockey game, 9 apiece. 18 red lights in this game so far. We still got plenty of time to go here in the 3rd period. And it starts off with Tim O'Connell, who's got 2 tonight so far, trying to put it on. Blocker to the side there by Bala once again. O'Connell back over, but it'll go over to Scordley. He is hounded by Brian Kramer, set up in front. Humphreys looking for a 4th. That one's still on his stick. It's behind the net. Scordley fighting for it as well with Foran at his 6 o'clock. And taking it back to the blue line is Scordley trying to set up Barrasso. Barrasso in on wide open was Cross. That one trickles just past the goal mouth. And it'll go back to Kyle Abosh. He lost it in his skates. Humphreys picking up the loose change. Back over, and they score. And it's Jack Scordley able to pocket it home. Kyle Abosh lost it in his skates. And it is back to a 1-goal game. BSB taking the lead back here. And they've been tied a couple of times tonight. But they have not given up the lead as Abosh trying to redeem himself a little bit. A little hard hit there as Foran looking for the game tire once again. Instead, it's Carnamola. A burst of speed from the Roadrunner. Getting over Delanzo. Foran backhand. Meeker able to read it. Delanzo another desperation shot right between the pillows. And Aiden Meeker making another phenomenal save, keeping his team in this contest down by a goal. And we are seeing just absolutely insane hockey here tonight. Meehan already with 3 tonight, looking for a 4th. Instead, he'll come back all the way over. And here comes Dorada, looking for it straight into the glove of Aiden Meeker, and he'll stop play. Actually, that was Delanzo who put that one in with exactly 11 minutes to go here. Shots 32-26 in favor of BSB, and they lead by a goal, 10-9. Starting to look a lot like the football game. Hey, you know, the NBA Finals wrapping up last night, or 2 nights ago. And then the Stanley Cup Final, hopefully wrapping up on Friday night up in Edmonton. Got MLB halfway through their season, and hey, we got football on the rise, as well as ACHA hockey around the same time. These guys getting a little bit of a tune-up session here in a summer league, and we're seeing a lot of talent so far tonight. Meehan trying to split the defense off of the post. He had the entire D in a spin cycle and nearly finished it with the filthiest goal of the season, but almost is only good in horseshoes and hand grenades, and he doinks it off the post, keeping it a 1-goal deficit. Again, we're starting to see why this kid plays for Quinnipiac, because he is just that good. Coming in tonight, only 3 goals on the season, and he's already matched that. So having a banner evening tonight is John Meehan. As Barrasso a tad offside. We'll rack him up and do it again with 10:16 to go in the third period. And it has definitely been a game here tonight that I can confidently say. Oh, boy. And again, this is only the first half of the game tonight, or the broadcast, rather. As later on, at 8:30 approximately, we'll have Game 2, the Battle of the Brands, between College Hockey Buzz and the Hockey House podcast. Looking for it was Barrasso. Able to keep this a 2-goal game is Aiden Meeker. And looking for the equalizer is John Meehan. The Bobcat trying to split the D once again. He's intercepted this time. And back the other way is Carnamola. Carnamola and Barrasso trying to get a shot. Good block from Michael Katz. Peter Cross looking for another one here. Trying to set up Barrasso right at the blue paint. Instead, he'll come back over to Noah Barr. Barr has been all over the ice so far tonight. He tries to trickle it over to Tim O'Connell, but the pass a little weak there. It'll come back to Carnamola, not able to keep it in, and it will trickle all the way back, all the way in front of Aiden Meeker, where Kyle Abosh lost the puck for a brief moment. He'll lose it again. Dorada now the other way. 2-on-1 for BSB. Trying to put it wide. Schramm had a wide open opportunity, and he shanked the shot. Abosh will send it in neutral territory. Dorada will bring it the other way. BSB is onside here, trying to set things up. Over the bar goes Cross. Abosh will go down. No call on the play as he got tied up himself. Cross trying to out-deke everybody. Aiden Meeker says enough of this. And he makes a phenomenal stop here. Oh. What a game. Wanvig on the draw. Tobin, long-range chance, looking for a redirect. Foran looking to get it out of there. O'Connell will finally take it himself, and he'll skate it into neutral territory. 8:34 now to go in the third period. Tim O'Connell, 2 goals tonight. The U-Tampa defenseman looking for a third as he takes it behind the cage. Bala will stick the post all the way, stick his leg over on the post. O'Connell back with the puck as he and Abosh play catch with it. Back over to Forand. Forand has got a beautiful wrister. He puts it in and scores! And right on cue, the equalizer from the Pitt Panther, able to put it in. And we're all tied up at 10-all, ladies and gentlemen. What a shot there from Andreas Forehand. And he is able to tie it up with the wicked wrister from downtown. And it's a 10-10 game with 8 minutes to go, and Synergy all with a burst of speed and a burst of life here. Humphreys a little bit in front of the puck there, it seems, and we're going to get a face-off here in the neutral zone with 7:53 to go in the third period. Scorley wins the draw. Barr is trying to take it away from Wanvig. It'll come back over to Foran. He fights with it with Tobin. And Foran trying to send it between the legs. A-Boss right in front. And Foran puts it in. Bang, bang plays. Ball had no idea where it was. And this time, right in uptown Pittsburgh, goes Andreas Foran for the first time tonight. Synergy takes the lead with 7:39 to go in the third period. And a team with only 7 skaters, 3 on the bench, trying to take down the second best team in the league. Barrasso nearly put it in, beautifully backhanded, and nearly retied this game once again. Barrasso, long range, sends it wide. Coming back over to Scordley, trying to set up Humphreys in the blue paint. Not able to get it. Abosh will send it up to Tim O'Connell. O'Connell trying to take it out of danger. He's nearly brought down there by Humphreys. And O'Connell looking for his third of the night, trying to get a little bit of insurance for Synergy. Kramer puts it in, but it's flashing the leather. He puts it right into the glove of Bala, and flashing the leather there was the Kent State varsity goaltender, who will keep this a 1-goal deficit for BSB, who has been absolutely shell-shocked over the course of the last 15 minutes. They had a 5-2 lead, and then the wheels unfortunately coming off a little bit. And now they find themselves down a goal here with 6:50 to go. Back right at the red line across the Devils logo. Andreas Foran has had a heck of a last 2 minutes. He is looking for a natural hat trick. And a mistake right in front, nearly costly. And that one will go right into the protective netting. Scordley trying to score there for the second time tonight, but he puts it into the wrong net. And a stoppage with 6:30 to go. Scordley, the last BSB skater to score so far in this game, as Barrasso looking for the equalizer, dancing around the net. Cats blocking in front. DeLanzo had an opportunity, but the pass too hot. And Cats will come back over. Kramer will try and set it up. Cross will keep it in. Kramer trying to take it away. And Foran, who has been the player of this period so far, will send it up ice to John Meehan. Meehan will take it up over to Brian Kramer. He is also on hat trick watch. Sends it across, and forehand scores! A natty hattie for the Pitt Panther. And he is firing on all cylinders tonight. 3 straight goals for forehand. And what a game so far for the Middletown, New Jersey native. 3 straight. And Synergy gets a little bit of a cushion here with 5:55 to go. They lead 12-10. Carnamola trying to put it in on Meeker. But Aiden Meeker has been shutting the door here on BSB. For pretty much the entirety of this period. You know, with 13:20 to go, it was Jack Scordley who extended the lead there, but here comes Foran once again, looking for a natural Baker's hat trick. Well, instead, keep it himself, gives himself a little bit of room, puts it in on Bala, and that time, Bala able to make the save there. And Andreas Foran. Oh, boy, what a game for him so far tonight. He's got the numerical counterpart of Shorzy from Letterkenny, and he is playing like him tonight. And what a phenomenal game so far for the Pitt Panther defenseman, or the Pitt Panther winger, rather, center. Finally got there eventually. I knew he was a skater, not a goaltender. Now you get 1 of 3 chances there. Carnamola trying to get BSB back into this game. Kept it in the zone there. Kramer looking for his third of the night. 5 to go here in the third period. Team Synergy up by 2. And they look to have all the momentum so far. BSB just trying to get to the end. Meehan looking for a fourth. Right on the goal line. Barr looking for it. He tumbles into Bala. And Wanvig will send it up the other direction. Delanzo will take it. Delanzo puts it on the pillows. Rebound straight over to Wanvig, and he scores! Tim Wanvig, second of the night, and he makes it a one-goal game. BSB not done yet. And Wanvig, his first 2 goals of the season, coming in the clutch here with 4:31 to go, and BSB has life late in this one. Narrowly called icing there. Not sure what that was, as Noah Barr had his hand in the air. He'll finally get back into the play. Dorada will send it straight off the stanchion. You could have heard that from outside of the building. And Schramm will keep it in at the dasher boards. Dorada and Foran fighting for it. Foran looking for his 4th of the period. He'll skate it across the red line. In on just a little bit offside. And Foran would have had all the time in the world looking for a 4th. So we have multiple players on hat trick watch right now. We have Tim O'Connell, Brian Kramer, Tim Wanvig, and Noah Barr. All on hat trick watch so far, but it's Foran back with it. Foran deking the defense, looking for a 4th. He is brought down. No penalty on the play. We continue to play on. 3:36 to go. Synergy able to keep it in the zone. O'Connell looking for his hat trick. Sends it high. Goes just behind the bar. It'll come back over to Schramm. BSB looking to get back into this one. 3:20 now to go. Turnover to Barr. He'll send it up to O'Connell. O'Connell trying to split the D. Not able to get it. Sets it up for Barr. Barr loses it. Barrasso sends it up. Looking for Dorada. He's got Cross next to him. Back over to Cross. Looking for it. At the front. Trying to get it. Dorada, no dice. What a save from Meeker. Holy jumping. And that is what you call clutch goaltending right there. Looking like Sergei Bobrovsky in this period. Got to get Jay on right here. Give him a badge and a gun here for Aiden Meeker. He has been on the force tonight, and his team has rewarded him. But still 2:44 to go in the frame, so his job is not done yet. Here comes Humphreys with 3 already, sending over to Barrasso, and that one blocked in front by O'Connell into the netting for a stoppage with 2:33 to go, and we're getting down to the witching hour to where we might see Tyler Balla be pulled here for an extra skater. And the linesman losing an edge there into the red paint. Great shot there from our camera operator, Knight. And that one stick down there, blocked by the pillows of Meeker, and a couple seconds will tick off. .225 now to go. Shots 37-30. Humphreys back all the way over. Trying to get it. Barrasso lost his edge. Here comes Kramer. He's a little gassed. He's just trying to send it into the defensive zone. And Kramer will elect to rim it along the half wall. O'Connell keeps it in the zone, and he'll waste some time. We got back-to-back rims here along the dasher boards. Forehand, beautiful move. What a move there, and just off the side of the net. BSB still with life, under 2 to go now in the third period. Scordley looking for a second, trying to get it in. Trying to backhand it all the way over to Humphreys, and this time Meehan will take it out. 98 seconds to go. Meehan trying to take it the other direction. Net is not empty yet. Balla waiting for an opportunity. Kramer pickpockets it. 2-on-1 the other way. Kramer looking for Meehan, but he's not able to get a shot off. Now 1:20 to go. And Bala will be waved to the bench. Extra skater on for BSB. Humphreys will get it in the corner. He'll send it back of the top. 5 skaters on for BSB. Trying to get back into this game with 65 seconds left in the third period. Sends it back over to Humphreys in the corner. He's got 3 tonight. He'll dish it over to Carnamola, who scores! Luca Carnamola, first goal of the night, and it's the equalizer with under a minute to go, and it's tied at 12 with 55 and a half left in the third. What a wicked wrister from Carnamola through traffic. I don't think Meeker even saw it. And it's tied once again. And Barr trying to split the D. Not able to get it. Humphreys trying to make it again, and here comes Humphreys a little bit. What a block from Noah Barr. 30 seconds now to go, and here comes Kramer streaking down the other side. Brian Kramer in on net. He was slashed. Kramer is complaining to Router that he was slashed. They're going to call it no goal. Wanvig came flying in there. And the entirety of this Synergy bench, which is only 3 skaters, so it's not a whole lot, is clamoring for a penalty. And are they going to call it a penalty shot? I don't know what the deal is here. They're going to say it's no goal, and with 31 and a half to go, it'll be a face-off to the right-hand side of Tyler Bala. Bala trying to keep this game into overtime. Forehand already with 3 tonight. Would love to have the game winner. 20 seconds now to go. Forehand over O'Connell. O'Connell sets it up. Blocker save there from Bala. Now under 15 to go. Barr looking for the hat trick. Trying to squeak it through. Right on the goal line. They score! Brian Kramer with 8 to go. Puts it home for the Hattie. And that might just do it. And I know if James Witherite is watching the stream right now, he is pumping his fists in the air as the University of Delaware Blue Hen puts Synergy in front with 8.9 to go. Empty net for BSB. They'll have one more opportunity here. 5 skaters on. Humphreys trying to get it tied real quick. Now 5 seconds to go. Blocked there by O'Connell. He's brought down. Humphreys trying to take it. Kramer will keep it. Time expires. And a huge upset here tonight. Synergy Uniforms holds on. And they win arguably one of the wildest games of the season with only 7 skaters. And they are able to take down the number 2 team in the Jersey Pro League Club Division, 13-12, your final score. And that third period was just classic just summer hockey there. Synergy able to stay in the fight all night long. And a fantastic game there for Synergy. Their second dub of the season. And BSB handed its second loss of 2024. But the insanity does not stop there. We're only halfway home through the game tonight. Or through the broadcast here tonight. As you thought that was crazy? Oh boy, you ain't seen crazy yet. The Hockey House podcast versus College Hockey Buzz coming up in about 15 minutes time here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. But my name is Trey Wright, and we'll see you over in the next broadcast here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Thank you also so much for watching this game so far, and we'll bring it over in just a couple of moments.
Good evening, everybody. You're watching Jersey Pro League Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carlo Pascal, joined alongside me by Trey Wright, who, thank you for calling the first game of the evening, Synergy versus BSB, with a huge win by Team Synergy in game number 1. But we are here for game number 2, the main event of the evening, Hockey House Podcast versus College Hockey Buzz, here for game number 2 of the night.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not really sure if, I've got enough voice left for this. Color, thankfully, I'm on color here tonight, and you're doing play-by-play, but also that was a phenomenal opening round here. But we're going to get things kicked off here for game number 2 between College Hockey Buzz and the Hockey House Podcast. The Hockey House Podcast coming in tonight with a record of 1-3, and CHB with a record of 2-1-1 on the season. So definitely going to be a great one here tonight for a second game of the evening. So we see the two captains talking to the linesman or the referee. Alex Rauter once again reffing tonight's game. Michael Katz doing double duty here tonight. He played for Team Synergy in the first vehicle of the evening. Like we said, a 13-12 win for Team Synergy. Able to upset our team here at Breakout Sports Broadcast. And now it's the battle of the brands. And we're getting ready to kick things off here with the opening puck drop. We'd like to once again thank all of you guys out there for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Both broadcasts here tonight of College Hockey Buzz versus the Hockey House Podcast, the battle of the brands, if you will. And it looks like we're going to get things kicked off here. We'll go into, really quick, go into your goaltending matchup. It'll be Bo Solomon versus Kevin Brennan. So William Patterson Pioneer versus the Temple University Owl.
Certainly a very good goaltending matchup as we get ready to go, and we're off here for the first period. Puck quickly goes back into the end of Hockey House Podcast. Hilly with this one. Sends it to Katz. Able to get that one up and out of the zone. Phil O'Campbell with this one for CHB. Walking in on the near side boards. Looking for an option here down below the goal line. Leaves this one off for his teammate. Still down there, CHB with it. Pass played all the way back up to Phil O'Campbell at the blue line. Now to Held. Held with it. He fires that one redirected in front there by Katz. Like you mentioned, Katz doing double duty tonight, Trey. Playing in the game before with Synergy. Able to help them get the win, and they score. What a rip there from Austin Teets, and he makes it a 1-0 game early here in the first.
And that was just a beautiful wrist shot straight from downtown, a little bit in front of the blue line. And that was barred down delight there for Austin Teets, and he already is going to get the scoring going here. One shot, one goal, and the William Patterson Pioneer gets things on the board. Like we've been talking about a lot this season, this CHB team heavily laden with WPU Pioneers.
Yeah, they certainly are. As Hilly cuts to the net front there, that one steered aside. Puck down behind the goal line of College Hockey Buzz. Bounced around looking for Teets again. It comes out of the zone. Hilly with it. Looking to play across here to Bachutsky. Bachutsky with this one cutting into the middle. Bachutsky, he fires. And that one's held onto by Kevin Brennan, making his first save of the evening. Brennan, a 2-1, 0-1 record so far this year. A 7.00 GAA. 830 save percentage. Another one of the Willie P players here on this team from Danbury, Connecticut. As this one face off to the left of him. Won by Olensky. Back up to Kane at the blue line. Taken here by Swartwout. Actually, excuse me, that was Ryan Burke who had that, as this one's taken by Kirillichev. Kirillichev into the zone. Tries to dance by a couple. Still with it in the slot. That one's poked away. Daniel Seaman with this one. On the near side boards. Has Lastra. Tried to play it to him in the middle. Got tied up with Kane. Couldn't get a stick to it.
It looked like Kane may have had a stick blade in the midsection there.
As Lastra gets this one, it's picked off there by the 9 of Jack Ross. As he has it, walking on the near side boards once again. Ross gets by Seaman on the backhand, tries to fire a shot on, he does. Brennan able to make the save. No whistle yet. Now we're finally going to get one, as it took a while to get that final whistle, as Brennan seemed like he maybe wanted to play it, but in the end decided not to.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Jack Ross has hockey pants on right now, so a little bit of an aerodynamic weight advantage for him.
Definitely, for sure, as this one taken here by College Hockey Buzz. Ryan Burke with this and sends it to Lastra. Lastra tried to play to Seaman, who is streaking towards the cage, as this one bounces down behind the goal of Bo Solomon. Solomon, a 1-3 record this year, 9.75 GAA, 778 save percentage. Has faced a lot of shots so far this season, as Kirillachev walks this one in, gets by Lastra. Kirillachev with it, tries to dance into the middle, was looking for Olensky, still with the puck. At the top of the circles, now at the point, plays it across. Ross with it in front to Olensky. Couldn't get a stick on it, as Brennan is able to kick it away with the pillows. Smith has Lastra in the middle. He fires a shot. That one goes high and wide of the left side. Still in the zone. College Hockey Buzz in front looking for Mercer. Ryan Mercer, just one goal so far this season, looking for his second there as Olensky walks this forward, trying to dance through. Brennan able to come out and play it away with the paddle.
That was a phenomenal, little bit of a risk there from Kevin Brennan coming out.
Ross with this one. He fires that one deflected. They're off the stick of Burke and goes up into the netting here with 11:44 left to go in the first period.
Got the scoring on that first goal. It's Austin Teets from Corey Held and Luca Filicamo. So Held, who had he had the initial shot on that play, and he was able to scoot it back over to Austin Teets for the one-time wrist shot to make it a one-goal game so far.
And Held in just his second game of the year, his first point of the JPL 2024 campaign, as Filicamo picks this one up. Taken here by Hilly for Hockey House. Looking to play out here. Hilly still with it into the zone. Tried to play that one back, still with it. HHP, that one careens onto Brennan, and he's going to play. It looked like he might have wanted to cover there, but we continue on. See that a lot here in the JPL, a lot of times where the goalies want to just keep on playing here, as Held finds Filicamo. Filicamo with it, driving around the cage. Filicamo up to Held. Held dumps this one further into the zone, as this one kept in. Almasy not able to hold that one, as this one's played across to Pachutsky. Pachutsky with it. Still with it, only for a second though, as it bounced away, able to get it back in the high slot. Tries to play it lower. Brennan was there, able to get a paddle on it and steer it into the corner. CHB still in their own end. No goals yet after the first one on shot number 1 of the game by Austin Teets. 10:23 left to go here in the opening frame, but Chutsky fires that one, saved by Brennan again.
Brennan right now a perfect 6 for 6, and Bo Solomon has only been tested once so far tonight. The other direction, he's able to pass his second test of the evening, and he is 1 for 2 so far in the pipes.
Croce with this one was able to find Hilly, and going back to that save by Solomon, that was the captain, Thomas Swartout, who took that shot, as Teets tried to dance in again. Lost the handle as Solomon steered it away. Teets with it again. Plays this to Swartout. Swartout, the captain of College Hockey Buzz, darts into the middle. High slot, he fires, that goes wide. Dangerous chance there from Swartout. Just couldn't put it on target, as it's kept in by Mercer. Mercer looking for Teets. Now plays it to Swartout again. Swartout was looking for options behind the cage, as this one's taken by Croce for HHP. Swartout able to get it away from him. Teets trying to use that long frame to get to the puck. Lastra 6'6". And Teets as well, also 6'4". So a lot of size on this team, as Brennan knocks that one away with the blocker. Puck played forward here, up to Swartout. 3-on-1 here for College Hockey Buzz. Swartout with it, he fires, that goes wide. Swartout still with it, tried to wrap it around. Solomon able to make the save again. Mercer, that one rings all the way off the dasher down behind the goal there, as it's taken by Hockey House, trying to play out quickly. They were looking for that pass on the outlet there, trying to find Kane. As this one played forward, that one broken up once again by College Hockey Buzz. Swartout with it again. Swartout trying to feed it into the middle, was looking for Tietz. Tietz now up to 8 points so far this season, has 7 goals in just 4 games and a period so far. As this one played up by Levy. Levy gets it back off the pass. Levy driving in. That shot, Brennan able to shovel that one off with the shoulder rebound. Stopped there by Seaman. Was able to get a stick in there and knock that away on the second chance as it's played forward once again to Swartout. Swartout with it. Had that one poked away as this one played up here to Ross.
Yeah, we've seen this a little bit earlier on this season. The first time tonight, the two Levy brothers. Jack Ross looking for it, still in front. Finally brought down by Brennan. But like I was saying, that's the first time we've seen the two Levy brothers, Corey and Kai, touch the ice tonight for the Hockey House. The two UNCW Seahawks getting their first minutes here tonight and providing a couple of good chances. I tell you, those guys they're basically like the Sedin twins in terms of this league, Carollo.
For sure, very, very talented brothers as Lastra walks this one forward. He fires, that goes off the crossbar and up into the netting. A dangerous shot there from Jason Lastra. 6 points so far this season. Another one of the William Patterson players here on this College Hockey Buzz team. But like you were saying, the Levy brothers, we've seen them before, obviously, as most of you know, we call the Rider Bronx ice hockey games as well. And no stranger to the Levy brothers playing on that very, very talented UNCW team.
The UNCW team that went to the ACCHL finals back in February. Brought down there was a Hockey House skater, and we're going to get our first penalty shot of the night. Not sure who that was. I believe that was either Daniel Jakob. It's an alternate red jersey, so I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, we'll have to try and find out who it is, but either way, they are going to have a penalty shot. It looks like they've got Quinnipiac gear on, so regardless, they'll take it to the right side here, looking to get this game tied here on the penalty shot. Walking in, trying to drag it across on the forehand. Brennan able to get just a piece of it with the paddle and make the save.
Fantastic save there from Kevin Brennan, able to trash out that penalty shot opportunity and keep this a 1-goal game. 7:20 to go in the opening frame, and compared to the last game we had earlier on between Synergy and BSB, this one a little quiet in the Battle of the Brands. These two teams really, really even in terms of skill.
You know, I was waiting for that first Danbury Trashers reference. I just had a feeling it was coming at some point as this one is walked forward here by Ross. Ross had that one poked away, trying to get on it the other way, Lastra. Lastra can't get by, but Chutsky, he's able to take it away on the back check. Bachutsky behind Solomon, trying to dangle away there from Lastra, finally able to do so. Lastra right back on him, though, as Ross nearly got ran over there right in the middle, as this one's taken by Philo Camo back into his own end. Philo Camo up to Lastra, has that one steered aside by Bachutsky again. 6:30 left to go here in the opening period here between the Hockey House Podcast and College Hockey Buzz. My name's Carlo Pascal, joined alongside me by Trey Wright. It is a 1-0 game in favor of College Hockey Buzz. The lone goal by Austin Tietz on the first shot of the game as a 2-on-1 forming here for Hockey House Podcast. Bachutsky with it, walking in, looking for the wraparound. Brennan able to make the save.
Good opportunity, odd man rush there by Hockey House, and another good save from Kevin Brennan, able to keep it right in the breadbasket.
And another good save there from Brennan has stood the test so far. 13 shots here for HHP in this opening frame so far. Has been perfect so far in this one. Knock on wood.
Knock on plastic.
Knock on a plastic table for the broadcaster's curse. As this one taken here by Hockey House, quickly almost steered out of the zone there by Olmsey right in front. Croce tried to get on that one, couldn't do it. Still in the zone, Levy with it, walking forward. He fires and scores. And we did it again, Trey. Another broadcaster's curse as we are tied at 1. What a beautiful shot there from Kai Levy.
Yeah, and he was all over the ice there on that shift, was able to try and get it up to Croce, who was right at the doorstep, not able to pull the trigger there. It comes back over. He's able to get the wrist shot. Bar down delight there for the Seahawk, and it's a 1-1 game late in the first.
Shots 14-4 in favor of the Hockey House podcast. Yet we are tied at 1 as this one goes behind Solomon. Hilly trying to get this one away from Will Smith over on the opposite side. Taken into the zone. Almasy with it down low. Tried to find somebody in the slot. Goes all the way back into the CHB end. Back to collect this, Ryan Burke. Burke plays it across. Taken here by Mercer. Played forward. Burke able to get it back off the drop pass. Burke, he fires. Kicked away by Solomon. Levy across to Hilly. Through center ice, now across the blue line. Hilly with some speed. Tried to drive around the defense there, couldn't do so. Levy with it at the top of the circle. Driving farther into the zone, wraps this one around. Almasy brings it further. Levy able to keep it in at the point. Levy walking further into the zone. He fires, and Brennan is able to hold on with the leather, and will get a whistle here with 4:32 left in the first period.
Good flash of the leather straight into the glove there from Kai Levy, looking for his second straight. Corey Levy will replace him on the ice as we get a full sale line change for Hockey House Podcast. And judging by the Quinnipiac uniforms, I believe John Meehan might be coming back doing double duty here for HHP. We'll double check here if he's able to score, but he's got the only, he's the only skater in the building right now that has got any relation to Quinnipiac. He plays for the AAU program. Good save of the pillows there from Bo Solomon.
And Olensky plays this forward, walking in. Levy with it. Levy trying to drive in, and he puts it wide. That one taken by Corey Levy. Put it wide on the shot attempt. Levy 9 points so far this year. 4 goals, 5 assists as this one played in front, and they score. That one by the captain, Thomas Swartout, and he's able to tap it home. The pass from Burke, and Swartout is able to tap it in and make it a 2-1 game. CHB get their lead back.
And that was absolutely beautiful. That was your textbook odd man rush opportunity, and just able to put a beautiful backhand one-touch pass in the back of the net, and CHB back up here.
Hockey House Podcast with this one. Can't connect on the pass to Olensky, and that's going to go for an icing here on HHP. 3:43 left to go in the first period. And just before we get back into this face-off here and back into the action, just want to say, make sure to stay tuned for the second period. We mentioned it in the last game, and we've been posting about it like crazy on our social medias about the second period in this game. We're going to be doing it watch party style, spit and chiclet style, as the guys from the Hockey House Podcast and College Hockey Buzz, Mackenzie and Hunter, are going to be joining us on the stream here for period number 2. We're going to be talking a lot about club college hockey all across the U.S. as that gets sent into the corner. That was Swartout who got taken down as this one's walked out by Olensky. Olensky 2-on-1 opportunity. Olensky across, tried to feed that across to Levy. Wasn't able to handle the hot pass. Like I was saying, we're doing it watch party style for the second period, so make sure you stay tuned in for that. And we're going to announce the winner of the Hockey House Podcast jersey and College Hockey Buzz just as I'm saying it. Score again. That's Austin Tietz' second of the night.
That's his third point of the night as well. He had the secondary assist on a Swartout goal. And Austin Tietz been all over the scoreboard so far. And what a game so far for him. Tietz with 3 points on the season. And the Willie Pete winger getting his second of the night. Already a skater on hat trick watch here with 2:43 to go in the first. And College Hockey Buzz up by 2.
Buchutsky with this one chased out of the zone, and like you were saying, with a player already on hat trick watch, we've kind of become accustomed to that here in the club division, at least usually once a period. or once a game a night, we have a player on hat trick watch in the first period. It's become extremely common. We've even had games where we've had people have 5 goals in a game in both the club and the pro divisions here in the JPL, as that one was called for offsides. Face off right in front of the CHB bench. Off the draw, they're able to win it. Lastra. Right up the gut here. Able to fire that one glove down by Solomon with the glove. He opts to play it as Bachutsky gets this one off the throw.
Oh, and Seaman was right there, nearly took it away there for another great opportunity for CHB.
Katz with this one. Tries to play it across. He's able to connect on it. Into the zone. That's Hilly. Looking for Katz. The Rutgers teammates trying to combine for a goal here as this one played across by Hilly, able to find Ross at the point. Ross with it. Trying to cut lower. Now to the circle at the face-off dot. Has to peel back out at the hash marks. Looking to play lower. Trying to find Bachutsky. That one's broken up. Filocamo able to take this one here. Filocamo looking to play lower. He's able to do so. Trying to play it on the back pass across that one. Saved there by Solomon, and he decides to play it. Another nice save there by Bo Solomon on that shot from the point. There from Burke as Bachutsky walks this forward. Bachutsky, he fires a shot. Saved there by Brennan as it's taken by Lastra. 2-on-2 the other direction. Lastra with it, tries to play it forward, was looking there on the bounce, trying to feed that to Smith. Taken away here by Hockey House Podcast. Levy with it, trying to keep it away from Smith, caught in the skates of one of the referees. Now Levy with it again. Kai Levy walks this across the blue line. Nice little dangle to cut by Levy with it, trying to get the spinning shot off as Brennan covers up. And I think we're actually going to get a penalty shot here for a hooking call.
Yeah, I believe Lastra got into the hands or the midsection there of Kai Levy. So Levy is going to take a penalty shot here and trying to bring this back to a 1-goal deficit. Yeah, and he's got the 1 goal so far tonight for HHP, looking to get another.
Levy with it. To the right side, stays on the forehand right now, cuts back into the slot. He fires, and it goes wide. Couldn't put it on target on the penalty shot. 40.5 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Shots 19-9 in favor of the Hockey House Podcast, but down by 2 goals right now. Off the draw, kept here, sent across, looking to go to Kane at the point. It goes out of the zone. Careens all the way back to Solomon as this one's taken by Kane. Kane tried to play to Kirillichev or Crouchy, but they couldn't connect as Mercer takes this one, plays it across. Able to find Almasy. Now up to Smith as that one taken away by Kirillichev again. Time winding down here, 10 seconds left to go as Kirillichev tries to cut by everybody. Couldn't do so as it bounced into the near side corner. And College Hockey Buzz just ring this down behind Brennan, and that will do it for the first period. A 3-1 lead for College Hockey Buzz heading into period number 2. Shots 19-9 at the end of 1. We're going to step aside, take a very brief break, and we'll be back with a very, very special second period for all of you. like I said in the first, the boys from Hockey House Podcast and from College Hockey Buzz, Mackenzie and Hunter, joining us here on the pod, or joining us here on the game, I should say.
No, thanks for having us. This is awesome.
Yeah, we were able to finally.
I really appreciate it. It's super cool.
Of course, guys, of course. And I'm glad we were able to actually put this together. Took a lot of work and still having some trouble here and there, as this is the first time we're really trying to go at it, to do something like this live, to have you guys on, and we're super thankful for you guys to hopping on the game alongside with us here for this watch party style second period.
Yeah, no, this is great. You guys have knocked it out of the park.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're setting the standard for club hockey broadcasts right now.
I really appreciate it for both myself, Trey, and Colton doing our technical directing right now, and Emily doing our camera work, and everyone that's helped us out. Thank you so much for that. We really, really appreciate it. We try our best. We try our best here at BSB. But for this second period, like we kind of talked about, as that one goes off the crossbar there, almost a near first goal. But we talked about earlier that we're going to kind of discuss club hockey here, or club college hockey, obviously. And like, before we get into that, just kind of want to give you guys a chance, to people who may be watching that don't know of your guys' accounts and of your guys' Instagrams and stuff like that. We want to be able to give them a chance to figure out who you guys are. So, Mackenzie, if you want to go first to kind of just introduce Hockey House Podcast and how it started and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I played hockey at Syracuse. That was kind of my introduction to club hockey. I played on the ACHA M1 team at Syracuse. My freshman year was 2019-2020. And, the pandemic hit, and, and it altered people's lives, and, the world around us changed. And it was during that time that I was like, hey, like, not enough people are talking about, the ACHA. And that was kind of where the whole process started for starting a podcast, a social media thing. And it really kind of just took off from there. And each year we've tried to grow it more. And, now we're at the point where we're getting involved with the college summer leagues too. And we're working with you guys. We got a team, which is unbelievable. And the fact that we're even, on this broadcast right now is truly remarkable. So it's crazy how far it's come in the last 4.5 years now. And it's been such an exciting journey, kind of just following the ACHA and, of course, now AAU college hockey. Yeah,
it's been a heck of a journey, as just like that, as you're mentioning all the stuff about the founding of the Hockey House Podcast. Your team scores. Zelensky able to pot one home there and cut the lead to 1. But
It was a heck of a shot there from Corey Levy, actually.
Was it Levy? I thought it was Zelensky.
One's 18, one's 20, and I'm pretty sure it was Corey Levy. We'll double check here in a second.
Yeah, we'll get the live stats up and double check that. But like you said, Mackenzie, just it's so great what you've been able to put together. And like you said, not enough people talking about club college hockey, and what you've been able to do has really elevated that to another level. And alongside that, Hunter with College Hockey Buzz, you want to do the same thing, kind of give a background about your accounts and go over like the history of College Hockey Buzz?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sort of like Mac, I didn't know much about college club hockey until I got a little bit closer to my college career. And while I haven't had the ability to play in the league, unfortunately, Alabama's got great programs down there. But it really started over my gap year in 2020. I found out about college club hockey and thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And I had been doing Instagram for a couple years at that point from high school, where I covered baseball and hockey just kind of in general. And I always thought that college hockey with schools like UCLA, Alabama, Syracuse, all those big schools don't have like D1 NCAA programs was like the coolest thing ever. And so, I mean, just being someone that was interested in it, I thought it'd be cool to just kind of cover it and through that learn more about it. And sort of like Hockey House Podcast, we're sort of at the same point, getting involved with the summer leagues now, which is really cool. Never thought I'd ever be able to do that. Being here right now on the stream, it's really cool. It's an experience I'll never forget. So yeah, just kind of enjoying the perks, I guess, that come with growing the account. But really, I just enjoy exposing more people to it, bringing in new people that maybe never thought about it, or they're not sure where their hockey career would go after high school, and this might open ways for new people.
Yeah, especially with, like you said, with opening new avenues for people with both of your guys' accounts and honestly even ours a little bit to a degree. And there's obviously other accounts out there, a few that talk about college club hockey. It really has grown a ton. And kind of shifting gears to that, let's talk a little bit about just college club hockey as a whole. And like I'd say over the past 2 years or so, really after the pandemic, I don't want to say ended, but after things got back to normal, once everyone was back on campus, back in classes, and back playing games because there were so many people that didn't get to play during the pandemic. Once it really came back, it seemed like it took off. And I think it's just been growing ever since.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
think
absolutely.
a turning point too, and I'm sure Hunter can speak to this as well, covering it from the outside, but I think a turning point for club hockey as a whole was what took place in Raleigh, North Carolina a couple years ago with the Frozen Finley game. And I think that has just put so much more eyes on the sport. And, like Hunter mentioned, those are two big brands, UNC, NC State, and the fact that they were able to pack, 24,000 people in for a club hockey game, all of a sudden, like you mentioned, it had that momentum post-pandemic. Maybe more kids are looking at playing non-NCAA college hockey, and they see an event like that take place, and they're like, man, I want to go do that. I want to go start that at my school. We have the big name brand. You look at the rosters tonight, you got Temple, Rutgers, Delaware, Tennessee, UNCW. Like, those are schools that maybe people don't naturally think of when they think college hockey, and now all of a sudden people are talking about it. It's because of big events like that one.
To see the expansion of college hockey in the South, whether it be club or even in a couple of years, we're starting to see potentially an ACH or an NCAA program up down to UNC later on in a couple of years down the road. But just to see that expansion, see those schools that typically don't get a whole lot of notoriety, not only with college hockey, but also like UNCW, Temple, Drexel, some of those schools that they're known for, you're not really known a whole lot, and they're able to get some decent notoriety in the club college hockey sphere, and able to see this growth with UNC getting Chapel Hill getting a brand new barn in a little bit on a couple of years there down the road. It's great to see the expansion down into untraditional markets like we're seeing hockey, at the NHL, the professional and minor league level as well. So great to build the brand, great to build the sport, and great to see the sport that we all love to watch and play here.
Yeah, for sure. And I think alongside that, as Solomon makes a really nice save in front there, and kind of backtracking a little, Solomon makes another one. Going back to Brennan on the opposite side, made a really nice save in transition.
Got the sticks taps on the board from his bench.
Yeah, for sure. As you mentioned the Raleigh game down there in the Carolinas, and I think, like you said, that game was kind of a launching point. And we've seen a couple other teams try and do things like that. I know we've, at least from what I've been told from a couple other teams, there's a bunch of other teams trying to do outdoor games now, and trying to do some bigger special event games to try and bring as many people as possible. And I think alongside that game down in Raleigh with the Carolinas, I think it's just growing bigger and bigger as College Hockey Buzz are able to put that one in, and it's Austin Teets with the hat trick goal.
How about that? 3 goals, all by the same skater. Teets able to get the hat trick, and it was Corey Levy that scored the first goal of this period. So both the Levy brothers on the score sheet.
Now a 4-2 lead here for College Hockey Buzz. But like I was saying, I think just as a whole, the ACHA, AAU has grown a ton as Teets pots another one.
Make it a baker's hattie. Get some bread, boys.
He ain't giving us a break to talk about other teams at this point.
Well, and I wish we could have been down in Jersey tonight, but if I was in the locker room before the game, the scouting report would have been to cover these William Patterson guys, because I've been seeing some of the highlights from this College Hockey Buzz team, and it's the Willie P boys getting it done.
For sure, for sure. The Willie P boys, there are a lot of them. I think it's 6 out of the 12 skaters are William Patterson players. So pretty much an entire team of William Patterson players, which is pretty funny.
As well as the goaltender as well with Kevin Brennan. So pretty much pretty much the top 6 and the starting goaltender from this Willie Pete team on the CHB program. So definitely a lot of juggernauts here.
Huge shout out to Willie P for all the boys on this team. Absolutely. Got the team chem down to a science for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we saw them play Ryder back in 2022.
Oh, yeah.
The 2-1 overtime loss for Ryder. William Patterson able to win that in OT.
Yeah, I've been trying to get to a few more of their games. They have some good games over there up at, I think that's at Ice Vault up in Wayne, New Jersey. But yeah, like you said, Mackenzie, wish you guys could have been here to actually be at the game, but obviously a pretty far drive for you guys.
Yeah, we run the operation out of the Northeast. It's not myself. I'm not doing this solo, but we got David Herman, who's out in Utica, New York. Aiden Collins is in outside of Maryland, or outside of Baltimore in Maryland, and then myself as well as Colin Fitzgerald, who plays pro hockey and he spends the off seasons in Chicago. So the fact that we were able to do this remote and I was able to jump on from New Hampshire is pretty crazy.
Yeah, we were somehow able to put it together, even though it was kind of last minute ish, trying to put it all together at least through Discord. To make this all happen.
The important part is we were able to get it done.
That is true.
No matter how far the journey, matter how much of a pain in the butt it is setup-wise, we're able to get it done. Kudos to you, Carollo, Colton, RTD, always behind the scenes.
Yeah, me and Colton spent a while trying to make this feasible and put it all together.
Well, you guys might have let the cat out of the bag.
It came out great, man.
Yeah, Hunter and I might have to hop on for a Ryder game next season.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. We would love to have you guys on for sure. And even if Ryder travels, we've got a preliminary roster from them already, which I'm sure the coaches over there probably don't want me to say it out on stream. So I'll keep it private for now because it hasn't been posted anywhere. But they are going to be playing in the ACC HL tournament again down in I think it's in Winston-Salem. So
probably down there at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds.
Maybe if we get down there for a bit, maybe we can at least have you guys on to hop on at least this way once again, and maybe for another Ryder game, a home game or something like that. Or they do have a couple games up north, up by you, Mackenzie. So maybe it'd be feasible.
Maybe. It's funny too, doing my research beforehand. I can't believe the game that preceded this one, that 13-12 game. I know you guys were losing your voices over that one, but I thought we were going to get interrupted by goals a little more often on this stream.
Honestly, I thought so as well. I mean, we've only had a couple in this period. I thought there were going to be a couple more so far as Ross walked in and nearly scored one there. But
nearly right on cue there. But no, there's been solid goaltending on both sides. Kevin Brennan's been good. Bo Solomon has been able to find the gear here late. But Kevin Brennan is really keeping his team up in this game. And hey, they got a 5-2 lead right now. We still got 4.5 minutes to go here, so still got some time for some goals.
Yeah, and Brennan honestly has been one of the best goalies in the JPL club division this season, and honestly in the entire JPL. Outdueling some of the pro guys in terms of stats at least. And obviously those guys are next level, but still, he's had some really, really good performances as they nearly scored again. That one went right off the post.
Burke with a great chance there, bar down, but didn't go in the back of the 4x6.
But yeah, we'd love to have you guys on for another time, whether it's for a Ryder game or another game here or there as Brennan comes way out. But continuing on with our conversation about club college hockey, want to get your guys' opinions on where you guys think it's going to go in the future with the 24-25 season coming up. Where do you guys think it's going to go in this season and in the years coming?
I mean, honestly, the way I see it, it's right now it's all the way up. I mean, AAU's doing a great job on their side with all these tournaments and showcases they've been putting up. They had Battle at the Beach this past season. I know they're planning on doing some stuff like that again. The ACHA does a great job with their national championships and coverage. And like you said, we were talking about earlier, the outdoor games, those have become pretty popular. Aside from, UNC and NC State's Big Frozen Finley. Uh, the other one that kind of comes to mind is the UNC Charlotte and Wake Forest. They played outdoors at the UNC or the Charlotte minor league baseball team baseball field, and that was pretty cool to see out there. The way they had that all built up and covered, that was really sick. So I think a lot more teams are going to start looking into kind of doing special events. I know a lot of schools like to get their D1 athletes from other sports involved. So with that helping as well, I think there's nowhere but up to both leagues and just college club hockey as a whole.
And maybe a couple years down the road in the future with Ryder and TCNJ now playing in the same division level, could see Frozen Trenton Thunder Park or something like that.
Now that would be awesome if they could pull that off. That would be really, really cool.
Speaking of really, really cool, Kirillachev breakaway opportunities, cranks it wide.
I thought we were going to have a goal there. But Mackenzie, what are your thoughts on where you think club college hockey is going to go in the future?
Yeah, I think Hunter touched on it a little bit, but I'm excited to see where AAU college hockey goes next, because I think they're doing a lot of these things for the first time. They switched over from the CHF, and now they've done 2 national championships under the AAU umbrella now. They've gotten their feet wet. They did an all-star event a couple months ago in Florida. So I'm curious to see where they go, now that this is going to be their second full season under that umbrella. And then the other thing that I'm looking forward to is just honestly the skill level of the players, because we talk about the notoriety of these leagues and these teams, and I think that is going to lead to higher quality players now playing at this level too. So, we're used to the really cool crowds and the really cool jerseys and the social media posts, but I think the skill level is going to follow behind that.
Yeah, for sure. I think with a lot of the skill level, and we finally have a goal again. I think that was the 15.
I think that was Lastra.
Is Lastra?
One of the Willie P boys.
Oh.
No surprise.
No surprise there.
Lastra with his first dart of the night, and that was bar down past Bo Solomon to make it a 6-2 game with just a couple clicks over, 1:15 to go. But again, we're even seeing at the point where for Penn State, for their ACHA program, John Seaforth being able to walk on for their NCAA program. So we're starting to see a couple D2 guys being able to be called up at the NCAA level, which is absolutely phenomenal. You mentioned some of these new venues. I know I was up at UConn watching Ryder versus UConn for their D2 program as we get a stoppage here. That's a beautiful barn for both teams. So as we get further and further into the future, I think, again, the sky is just the limit for ACHA and AAU as well, which is really picking up steam over the last couple seasons. Both are extremely fun to watch. And, hey, watch out NCAA. That's all I can say.
For sure. And you talk about the skill level, and I think with how much college club hockey has grown, and you mentioned it with the AAU, and like they just had their All-Stars weekend a couple weeks ago. Like, the skill level is just going to keep rising and rising. And I honestly, at least in my opinion, I think we're going to see some guys who would maybe instead go play D3 instead to choose ACHA or AAU D1 instead of playing at the D3 NCAA level, because the skill ceiling is just higher. And I think it's just going to be more competitive games and more competitive, opportunities between teams and leagues and from conference to conference. It's just going to be a lot higher of a skill level, especially at ACHA D1 and AAU D1. It's just going to keep growing more and more. And we've even seen a couple ACHA D1 teams play against a couple NCAA teams, which is insane in its own right for a club team to be playing against an NCAA team, which is just insane. And I think there's a couple guys, honestly, at this level that probably would have been playing D3 NCAA, but chose to play club anyway because it's better competition.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely a draw. And along with that, I think the student body as well, they're at these bigger schools, they love their sports, they love all that. So, even the crowds they draw can be so much better than these D3 NCAA schools that maybe the passion for their school sports teams aren't quite there, or they're just not as committed. But I mean, at least from what I've seen at all the schools that I've covered and games I've been to in person and Bama and all that, I mean, people really do love their college club hockey and they do love their school at the end of the day. So adding that with the addition of great players coming up and joining with the skill level, it's going to be unmatched. And I think that's a huge motivation for players moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. And we have reached the end of the second period here. So unfortunately, have to say goodbye to you guys. I want to say a huge thanks for you guys to joining us on the broadcast tonight. Any final words for all the viewers watching at home?
Yeah, hoping for a big third period comeback. I mean, I might have to offer some promo codes on some Hockey House merch for the boys in the locker room to get them fired up for this third period here, because we need one.
Yeah, for sure. Down by 4 right now. And Hunter, anything final thoughts?
Just hope the boys can keep it going, and once again, thank you guys for doing this, and great job kind of changing the game of broadcasting for the leagues.
Of course. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for thank you for joining us for this second period. But we're gonna step on back into the game here for the third. Thank you guys once again, and have a good rest of your night.
Yep.
All righty, welcome back, everybody, here for the third period of action. A lovely, lovely second period as Jack Ross walks in right on cue. And just like that, Hockey House Podcast get on the board here to start the third.
I don't know if Mackenzie telepathically sent some promo codes to him, but Jack Ross, 10 seconds in, forehand, backhand, able to have a sick goal. And right on cue, they're back within 3.
Instant transmission. That was instant transmission right there. We saw it. We've seen it live in the flesh as Ross tried to walk across the blue line again.
Well, he's got a little bit less drag. He's not wearing hockey pants tonight. Or if he is, he's very, very skinny ones. So a little bit of an advantage there as, Burke was looking for another one, trying to bring it back to a 4-goal game.
But before we get into any more action here in the third period, we have to announce the winner of the Hockey House Podcast Adam Gaudette signed jersey here in the start of this third period, the JPL raffle. Thank you to everyone who entered into the raffle. Had a good amount of entries. First time the JPL and us have really done something like that, so we want to thank everyone for liking the post and joining the raffle as Ross walks in once again. Ross starting it into the middle. That one saved away by Brennan. At the next stoppage, I will read out the winner here, and we will contact you via Instagram as Swartout walks in. Swartout on the backhand, saved there by Solomon. Oh, my goodness,
how
what a
was
save.
he able to keep that out of the top shelf, and Mama hides her cookies there, and she shut the cupboard door. Wow, what a save there from Bo Solomon.
I think she put a padlock on it as this one walked in here by Ross. Ross once again in the zone here for the Hockey House Podcast. This one sent it on goal, goes just wide, redirected as that one careened through the crease. Taken here by Hilly. Hilly walking in further. Hilly with it short side, gloved up by Brennan, and he will hold on for the whistle. It is time for the announcement of the Jersey Pro League Hockey House Podcast Adam Gaudette signed jersey. The winner of the the Hockey House Podcast jersey, Wyatt Ellingson. Instagram wyatt.c.e. So we will contact you, or at least the JPL will contact you via Instagram, and make sure that you get this jersey. And Trey, actually, if you want to go and get it, we do have it here in the building.
Yeah.
It is here with us over on the other side. Not sure if we're going to be able to actually show it here on cam. We probably should have shown it during the second period. But we will show it at the end of the game, as Colton, my TD sitting right next to me, just said we'll show it at the very end. As that one right in front, no goal, it's waved off as they're going to say it's kicked in there by Swartout. But we do have the jersey right next to us, so I'll read it out once again. Wyatt Ellingson, you are our raffle winner So we will contact you via Instagram, either us or the Jersey Pro League will contact you with information about receiving the jersey. We're planning on hopefully getting it shipped out tomorrow, if possible, with some overnight shipping, if feasible, depending on what Commissioner Router for the Jersey Pro League can do with shipping and all that stuff. But either way, congratulations on winning the jersey. Thank you once again to everybody who entered into the raffle. And Trey has it sitting right next to us here. We will hopefully show that at the end of the game for you.
We'll have to go down right in front of our camera right as the game is ended, as Brennan with another save. Rebound trickles wide, but I'm not going to lie. The quality of these jerseys,
top notch.
I would honestly buy one from Alex. I don't know if maybe set up some blank jerseys in a little shop there, club division and pro division jerseys, because these are top quality, especially these Hockey House jerseys. A little reminiscent of the old Team Russia jerseys from the Olympics. And what a goal there. Holy! Daniel Seaman.
Actually, that was Swartout with it. Swartout, that was a gross goal on the backhand.
I was one number off.
6 and 16, pretty close.
15 and 16.
Swartout, that was absolutely disgusting. On the backhand there with the little fake leg kick, drove in on the backhand and roofed that one past Bo Solomon. And he makes it a 7-3 game here with 11:25 left to go in this third period, as that one goes wide of the cage off of Olensky. Puck still in the zone here. Levy with it. One of the goal scorers tonight, as Brennan makes a big save with the pillows, and he covers.
And he is able to snuff out that Levy connection. We have seen that so many times covering the UNCW games against Ryder, and we will hopefully be covering a couple more of them next season.
Yeah, that would be fantastic if we can cover a couple more UNCW games against Ryder. We'll have to see what we can do on that front. But this one taken here by CHB, picked off there by Levy. Had his brother on the opposite side, couldn't get a pass across, as Olensky can't handle that one. Phil O'Camo with this, able to poke it away. Phil O'Camo walking in at the top of the far side circle, able to send this one lower, was looking there for Lastra. Lastra still in the zone with it, plays it across, able to find Seaman. Seaman back up to the point. Phil O'Camo keeps it in on the blue paint, now taken by Olensky. Olensky walking in, tries to play it across for Levy. He walks in, saved by Brennan, and he's able to cover yet again.
Again, Kevin Brennan has just been a brick wall so far tonight, and has stopped 20 of the 23 shots that he's actually 40.
Yeah, it's been up to 40 shots now.
40 of the 43 shots that he's faced tonight. He's let in 3, but he has been putting on a clinic. And like we said, he's got a 7 even GAA, an .830 save percentage. For summer club hockey, that is an insane percentage, as Al's Macy trying to make it a 5-goal lead.
Yeah, and Brennan has just been so good so far this year, and they've got a good one over at Willie P. That is for sure. Honestly, pretty much all the players here on the CHB team, all very good players for that Willie P squad. As Bachutsky walks in, saved by Brennan again with the shoulder. Gets some stick taps from the boys on the bench, as this one taken here by Mercer.
And I tell you, all the players, not only the Willie P guys, but just everybody in the JPL, tons of talent here, ranging from the Willie P guys to the smattering amount of UDEL guys, to the Levy brothers from UNCW, to all the Temple guys. So much
Rutgers
talent
as well, a ton of Rutgers guys here too.
Ranging from ACHA all the way to AAU, a smattering amount of talent here in the club division. And I've been saying this since day one of covering Ryder Club hockey. It's only club in the name, because these guys are just as on par as some of these NCAA guys that we see in D3, sometimes D2, and it's just as fun to watch here at the club division.
For sure, as this one poked out of the zone here, taken by Olmsey, dumped back in, looking to get back onside was College Hockey Buzz. Hilly, one of those aforementioned Rutgers players, as he walks into the zone. Hilly tries to dart through the defense, nearly got back to that puck. Got by 2 defenders there. Hilly, we've seen him do that time and time again with the Rutgers AAU team, their D2 AAU squad.
And that will not be the last time we see him do that. I guarantee it.
It will definitely not be. As this one kept in the zone, but Chutsky with it. Tries to dangle through. He fires while falling to the seat of his pants, and Brennan is able to make the save. Still not covered as it's pinned up against him. My goodness. What a save there by Brennan in transition. Brennan, 10 toes down tonight.
Has absolutely been on fire. Stopping, I'm going to say it's John Meehan since he's wearing Quinnipiac gear. Meehan also doing double duty tonight. Him and Katz playing on the same teams for both games tonight.
As this one taken here on the opposite side by College Hockey Buzz. Walked in here by Tietz. 4 goals tonight, powering the College Hockey Buzz team to the 7-3 lead they have with just under 8 minutes left to go here in the third. Fed in front. That one goes wide of the cage. Hilly looking on the backhand there.
Yeah, he had a great drop back pass over to Kirillachev and not able to poke it home on the return. And Brendan will cover that up once again. Again, the shot ratio is just absolutely insane. You know, if we showed you the shot ratio, maybe next season we could get Money Puck to do deserve to win-o-meter.
A custom deserve to win-o-meter would
just
be
for the JPL.
would be something hilarious.
Well, we'll reach out to them. You know, I think maybe they'll probably have bigger fish to fry since they're probably a now that oh my goodness,
man.
Bo Solomon. I'm trying to go on a tangent about Cap Friendly here, and Bo Solomon makes arguably the save of the night.
Haley walking into the high slot. Can't get the shot off, and Bo Solomon, my goodness. What a big-time save as Kirillachev plays this across. Walking in, that shot fired on high and away. Kareem's all the way out of the zone, but like you were saying, with the cap-friendly tangent, Money Puck, and all that stuff, that would be hilarious if we were able to get that next year. That would be really, really cool if we were able to find a way to pull that off. I mean, I'm not sure what other connections Alex has with them, but I can certainly ask what Commissioner Alex Rauter has over there, if he has any at all, as this one kept in here by Croce. Hockey House Podcast still in the zone. Croce with it, trying to drive around the cage, tried to tuck it on the wraparound chance. Couldn't get it to go past Brennan. Has been a brick wall tonight as Seaman walks this forward. Seaman, one-on-one, cutting in front. That one saved by Solomon with the pillows.
That time Seaman nearly scoring there.
Pass goes all the way back out to Philo Camo in the neutral zone as this one taken by Lastra. Lastra has this one here. Spinning around, dumped back in. He chases on it himself, tried to get by Katz, couldn't do it. Lastra still with it, using that big frame to keep the puck here in the zone. Able to keep it away from Levy, and Olensky still with the puck as he plays it back to Philo Camo, just too far for him as it comes out. Puck still in the neutral zone, played back there by Lastra. As this one taken by Philo Camo. Philo Camo, he fires that one, waffle boarded away there by Solomon. Katz trying to keep it away. Looking to respond here as time starting to wind down for Hockey House Podcast. 5:20 left to go here in the third period as walking in. That one in on goal. Brennan able to make the save.
A good setup from Olensky all the way over to Corey Levy and the ACCHL Premier. Skaters trying to connect there to get the goal, but Brennan says no once again. His 43rd save of the evening for the Danbury, Connecticut native. Make that save number 44 as Kyle Levy trying to go short side there.
And you're actually right, it was 46. With the netting here in front of us, obviously, we have our camera down in front of us below the netting as that shot fired on Brennan, making save number 48 now, actually, as they just added another shot onto the board before that one.
Save number 45. He's let in 3 so far. Not perfect. But he might as well be perfect here with the performance that he's having, as Kane able to keep that in the zone. Hockey House is trying to stay alive here, but with 4:20 to go, CHB is absolutely smoking these Red Cloud jerseys.
As this one sent back around for Levy. He's able to keep it in the zone, plays it lower, able to connect down there with his brother. As he tries to play back to the point, can't do it. Now to Olensky. Olensky walking, he fires. Brennan with the save, got the rebound as well off the stick of Kane. Kane, another one of these guys from a southern school that you wouldn't think is a hockey school, that the guys from College Hockey Buzz and Hockey House, Hunter and Mackenzie were mentioning, goes to Wake Forest. The 6'4" defender, 216, has 1 point so far this year in the JPL. Has played 3 games, as this one driven into the Hockey House zone by Swartout. Swartout trying to keep it away from Levy. Still with the puck, walking in. Swartout plays that one across. That one goes wide. They were looking for Austin Teets again, looking for his 5th.
Again, hockey in the Carolinas is just expanding rapidly. Like we're talking about, UNC Chapel Hill is just exploding. NC State, those guys provide great coverage. And not to toot our own leagues or our own conference's horn a little bit here, but I'd say out of every conference so far in the ACHA D2, I'd say that the ACCHL all across the board has the best coverages, because we've got ours, we've got the Maryland Hockey Network.
Our good friends over there at the Maryland Hockey Network. Love those guys over there.
Of
Same
course.
thing at UDEL with James Witherite.
Delaware Hockey Night. NC State, they put on a great broadcast. UNCW, with a good team, might want to got a broadcast going as well. I know they have a little bit of an in-season, kind of like a Last Dance documentary that they do in the Nest. I know they did that last year. As Hilly looking for it on the rebound, not able to quite get it. But overall, in the Premier Division for the ACCHL, I'd say our coverage is top-notch.
Yeah, I think the ACCHL does a really good job. And honestly, there's a lot of leagues that do fantastic jobs all across the board. In each division of the ACHA, you've got all 3 divisions, and the AAU as well has started to do a lot with their coverage, as that one rings off the post with a big blast by Bachutsky. Shots
he wanted that.
Oh, for sure. He scored one like that a couple games ago, a rip from the opposite side, almost from the Ovechkin office, and sent the bottle pretty much into space. As this one walked in, Swartout, he fires, saved there by the shoulder of Solomon, as Hilly takes this one. Has Bachutsky with him. Partial 2-on-1. Hilly with it, cutting into the middle. Hilly, he fires, redirected off the shot, and it goes wide. Bounce pass here to Ross. He fires. Brennan able to make the save right in front, trickled behind him, and they score. But Schutzky able to tap it in off the rebound. And Hockey House Podcast get one back, 7-4.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a broken play in front. It starts with Haley having a good burst of speed. Bachutsky right place at the right time, right at the welcome mat. And Brennan, unfortunately, didn't know where it was. But, hey, he's faced 52 shots tonight, and he saved 48 of them. I'd take that ratio any day of the week.
Yeah, he's certainly getting a workout tonight, that's for sure. As Bachutsky walking in again. Bachutsky, glove save there by Brennan.
I'm starting to hope that Jacob Markstrom plays well like this. I'm surprised that we're a minute into the second game of the night, and I'm shocked that neither of us have been able, as that's going to be offsides against HHP. None of us have made a reference that Jacob Markstrom is going to be playing. He's going to be practicing on this sheet of ice here in a couple of months.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised it took us this long, honestly, with 1:06 left to go here in the game. Yeah, I'm a little surprised it took us that long, especially, playing here we've got all of the Stanley Cup champion banners here for the Devils, all the retired jerseys sitting in front of us, with the Prudential Center literally right behind us.
I also want to get this reference in, as Brennan will cover that for another stoppage. Speaking of retired jerseys, I mentioned this to you yesterday, but last night I went to the movies with my girlfriend's, our camera operator for tonight, Emily Cott. I went to the movie with her, and we saw Inside Out 2, glorified hockey movie #1. But there was a scene late in where there was just a collision between the players. Everybody in the theater was, as we got an empty net just going past. There was just a scene where a player gets hit, everybody in the theater gasps, and I'm like, Was that just a Scott Stevens reference?
As this one taken by Phil O'Camo, trying to put it into the empty cage. It goes off the post. As this one taken the other way by Kirillachev. He has to pull out. Had to cycle around again. Tries to get by Phil O'Camo. Down to 20 seconds left to go here in the third. Phil O'Camo with this one. Gets by Olensky. Looking to get by Levy. Aims for the empty cage. He puts it wide.
He nearly put that one off the post as well.
And Seaman takes this one. Just plays it around to Levy. And that will do it for this one. College Hockey Buzz able to win the Battle of the Brands here in this one. 7-4 over the Hockey House podcast. Shots 52-35 in favor of College Hockey Buzz. Or actually, excuse me, in favor of Hockey House podcast. Thank you. And
Hunter's definitely going to be a happy man here tonight.
for sure. For sure. A huge effort in goal by Kevin Brennan. 48 saves tonight in a stellar performance. Might get player of the week with that performance, honestly. Is fantastic. As we're hopefully going to be able to show the jersey here on stream for the winner, Wyatt Ellingson. Colton trying to get the camera set up. Seems like the video a little bit small there, but as you can see, the jersey is here. We do have it. If you want to turn it around, Trey, the
signature
is right here on the number 11. Actually, the number 11 of Ryan Hilly, which it also has a assistant captain's patch on it as well, which is pretty cool. A for effort for sure. So
well,
I hope
great texture.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got the red, white, and blue on here. Fantastic overall jersey. I got to ask Alex for maybe a copy of one of these, but also the baby blue CHB tarps as well. Just a lot of quality going into this and a lot of love going into it as well. So just fantastic third season of operations here in the Jersey Pro League. And, you know, it's just going to keep getting better and better as time goes on.
Yeah, for sure. And we will make sure we get this jersey to you. Wyatt Ellingson, if you're still watching, I hope you are. But we will get this to you. We'll give it back to Alex, Commissioner Router, to make sure he gets you this jersey, either the Jersey Pro League, or we will contact you via Instagram and make sure we get you this jersey. But thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We really appreciate all of the support this evening. For both myself, Trey, Mackenzie from the Hockey House podcast, and Hunter from College Hockey Buzz, we really appreciate you tuning into both games this evening. Have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow with some more action. We've got 2 more games to round out our Week 4 coverage. Back to Pro and Club Division tomorrow, but that'll do it for us tonight. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow evening.